Well, here you go, everybody. This is a quick little video that I'm putting together basically for my brother who's up in Cross Lake, Minnesota, just to give him an idea of my next little hobby that I'm starting here. This is just some basic stuff you need to begin reloading. This is geared towards the 223 cartridge. Working from left to right, we've got the media, which is used to clean fired shells, which I'll show you a little bit more of that after this video, with just an introduction to a few things. You got the media product, which is used to clean the brass. Next we have a 223 die set that I bought at the gun stop in Excelsior. Next to that, we have a cartridge size, or case gauge rather, and then there's some case lube and the lube pad, which we need for this reloading process. And continuing here, we have a caliper to just make sure that the shell or the casing is set before you start making more shells in the reloading process. And then there's a hand priming tool. Let's get in there a little bit. This is the tool that will put the primers back in the shell before the powder is put in the shell, and then lastly the bullet, and then crimping the bullet into the brass. And then this is a number 2, just a loading block to put the completed shells in. And then a number 10 223 shell holder, which just holds the shell as the shell's being pushed up into the die system. So this has been a fun learning curve. I certainly am new to this, but it's fun. And now I'm going to show you what I've been doing a little bit with this media. Cleaning a lot of spent shells and getting the brass ready to put through the press. And the T7 Redding press is the press that I'll be using for this reloading. You'll see more of that later. Okay, out. Okay, here we go. This is the area where I do a lot of the cartridge brass cleaning. This here is a Lyman Turbo Pro 1200. There's no media in here now, but we will be placing media back in there and then tumbling some more shells. I'll show that in a minute. This here is the RCBS media separator. After the shells come out of the media and the tumbler, everything is poured into this, and then it's turned over a dozen times. The media drops through to the bottom of the container, leaving the brass able to take out. It just separates the media from the brass. Here we go. This is a box I've been working out of. A lot of spent 223 casings there that I've been cleaning. And here we go. We've got 1,000 rounds here that I've recently completed. There's 200 shells per bag times 5. There's 1,000 shells there. Without digging into one, you can see the polished brass. It looks nice. And I'll be working on these bags one bag at a time for reloads. Got some good recipes for some good 223 ammunition that I'll be putting together here. So that sums up this process a little bit. Again, it's been fun, and I think my brother up north has a little better idea of kind of how this works. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit to this with the media and then the tumbling, and then just demonstrating a little bit with this separator open, and then the video will be concluded. Okay? Okay, inside this media separator, you can see here, this is where we rotate this to have the media fall through here, and then the shells are left in here to recover out of this. It works real slick. Inside here is some media that is getting dirty. This is 1,000 rounds worth of 223. The color originally was a lot lighter, but I'm going to just run one last batch here, and then I'll be changing it out. So I'm going to pour this back into the Lyman Turbo Pro 1200, and then we'll be ready to start some more. And I'm going to just demonstrate this right now. Got to be careful here, this can be kind of messy. Okay. I do about 100 cartridges, or shells I should say, at a time. So carefully spread this about. And I'll plug this in, give you an idea. It rolls the cartridges underneath. Sounds pretty slick. And I'm going to unplug it, and then I'm going to put this cover on it, and then it's just held down with a screw on the top. If you need permit to carry instruction in Minnesota, go to tacticsusa.com. Tacticsusa.com.